Oh, my goodness, Mike. Keep your cell phone away, please. We are not sharing a coffee. I'm alone here. I know you have some pending things from your university. Nevertheless, you invited me here.
I'm sorry, you're right. However, I'm just reading about some coming and interesting conferences and lectures about future predictions.
Future predictions? Fortune tellers? Witches? Oh, Mike, what's going on with you?
No, Dad, not a fortune teller. I dislike horoscopes and all those things. You know, it is about a scientist, a futurologist, it's a woman, and she will be giving important and useful information for me and my studies.
Still studying the future? What about the future? You will die alone if you don't get married soon. In my time, at your age, I was already married and I had a family.
Well, Dad, you didn't care enough about that family. You were so focused on your job that Mom left and got married again.
Yeah, I know. I've already told you that I'm sorry, especially for letting you go. But look, your mom got married again to a good man and had children. You have siblings.
They are my brother and sister, Dad. Anyway, life is different now. Getting married is not my priority.
Of course, it's different. A long time ago, people used to say hello and goodbye. But now, it's terrible. I don't know my neighbor's boys.
Dad,
Back then, people used to live together as families. But now, you live alone. As you have told me, your sister lives single with her daughter and is supported by herself. She doesn't have a husband. Also, as far as I know, your brother studies and studies as you do.
but Dad, he has more than 4 years living with his boyfriend.
Exactly. There are no families anymore.
Oh, Dad, families have changed.
No, it's the same, no matter the number of members. Nowadays, no one looks out for anyone. Time back, around 40 years ago, families were big. We used to eat together, and we waited for each other before eating. In addition, we shared with neighbors, especially at Christmas or during hometown fairs. But now it's totally different. People don't care about friendships, and we cannot trust anyone. Remember Debbie, my client? She was robbed in her own house. In fact, by someone she knew. Can you see? Friendship has changed too. Friendship does not exist anymore. And you? Are you thinking about the future?
Dad, don't be so negative. People now have learned how to live by themselves. I think about my own projects and I am the most important person for me, and that is good.
I cannot understand. In my time, work, family, discipline, and values were the most important things in life. Our life project was getting married and having a healthy family, educating children, and dying with getting old enough. I can remember long ago, we were obedient and follow our parents' instructions. But now, you can see children yelling at their own parents. In 30 years, what will happen to them? I used to have a disciplined lifestyle. School was really strict. We were punctual. Whereas now, you have to give extra time to others. We used to walk to school, and you have the train, the bus, my car, your car, and your niece. If she sometimes doesn't attend school, in 20 years, she won't go to her university, or maybe her university will be out of the planet. In my time, people had beautiful handwriting, but now you don't know how to write because you are always typing. And not to mention that niece of yours. She's carrying a tablet wherever she goes. Will she learn to read and write? Will she need it? A long time ago, lovers used to send love letters to each other. But now, they just keep texting and having more than one love. Polyamory. And for your niece, if she's 5 years old now, in 20 years, I think, she will never find a husband in person, and she will have a marital life through the internet. Now you ride your bicycle as a hobby, and everybody has a bike. In my time, it was a luxury, and for your niece, it will be a fairy tale.
That I understand you. However, life is beautiful no matter the time.
Mikey, have you thought about your niece?
Laila, Dad. Her name is Laila.
What world will she live in if she doesn't know anything about real life?
That Laila will know what she will need to know. I cannot live others' life. Actually, she will learn about the job of her time. She won't need to understand things as we do. She will spend her free time in a different way to what you did and to what I currently do. She will have many different interests and
What do you say? What kind of job will Layla have? Will she be a kind of artificial intelligence psychologist or an aerospace pilot? Or a cyber doctor? Or an artificial or synthetic food nutritionist? Or an aerospace environmental engineer? She will have a job on the moon or Mars? Or she will have to compete against a cyborg for a job position?
that I don't have answers for everything, but think of this. Do you remember when Mom almost died?
Yes, I did. Impossible to forget.
She was sick and her illness didn't have a cure, but now we have the cure. And for Laila, they have the vaccine. It's the prevention, which means she won't suffer from it. Additionally, can you remember the problems moving from one city to another?
Yes, I did. We didn't have real transportation means, and someone who had them was rich.
Yeah, but now we have a lot of them. And for Laila, maybe it will be unlike. She will need to move in a different way, or she will be able to teleport or something like that. And that is not all. Try to consider clothing. You used to wear heavy and rough pants that used to last years. I have my soft denim jeans that are in. In addition, they are appropriate for my occasions. And Laila, I know she is a girl, but her clothing will be softer and will last less, according to her time needs.
You're right. Nevertheless, I feel afraid about technology. It will create a solitary world.
That technology is not just communication, it involves all people's fields, from home to the universe, passing for all your cells. You need to think a little more about the benefit of technology.
Oh dear, you're always looking at the best side.
Dad, look at my cell phone. Read this. This is a congress about the changes and challenges of the future. It will be full of different lectures by important scientists. However, I am highly interested in one called Nikita Vlasova, a famous futurologist who will be there. Let's attend one of the conferences.
Is it a futurologist woman?
Yes, she's Nikita Vlasova.
Okay, let's go. What a father has to do to help his son to find a wife.